What's up, alchemists? I'm going to try to deliver this message really quick for you all because I did not plan on doing a reading today. But I really felt called to deliver this message, so let's get into it and let it flow. By now, hopefully, you guys are getting a feel for how my readings go. My messages are very specific so that you don't have to second guess if the message is for you or not. Once we get into the specifics, if you find that this reading isn't for you, I'll see you on the next one. First energy that was coming through strongly was Leo energy. Those who may be having challenges in the workplace, those who are looking to get a promotion in the workplace, may have recently gotten a promotion. Also, if you're in any type of spotlight, this reading is definitely for you. If you're looking to put yourself in the spotlight, elevate where you're expecting to be in the spotlight, something where you're either the center of attention or where there are a lot of eyes on you. This is for you. This reading is for people who are in some type of higher position at work, for influencers, for artists, for people in television and film. If you're auditioning, if you're putting out artistry, if you're putting out music, if you're putting out social media content, if you're presenting a product that's going to bring attention to you as the business owner, if any of this applies to you, there's messages here for you. If you're a boy mom, if you're a boy dad, there's messages here for you. If you notice that you've recently been drawn to the color red, a reddish orange, bright, strong orange color, this message is for you. If you love Timberlands or you were drawn to Timberlands in your high school days, there's also some AKAs here. Yep, this message is for you, girl. Strong Gemini energy here too. I'm getting a chill from that. Lastly, if you're wearing green nail polish or that's something you're into, there's messages here for you. Okay, so let's talk about this collective message that has been that was coming through today. So for those of you that are either in a higher position, but mainly those that are looking to be promoted or that are expecting to be on a higher platform, a lot of attention around you, but yet you're not where you want to be yet. You've just gotten there and you feel like you're on shaky ground. You're concerned about getting there. We're about to talk about what's blocking you and what it is that you're going to have to shift to be elevated. Well, let's get right to it. Your temper, controlling your emotions, may not even be a temper. It may be getting emotional. Man, I can't remember the name of this disorder, but Danny Glover did a commercial for it where it's like uncontrollable laughing, even when there's nothing funny. It's maybe like uncomfortable. Maybe you're laughing because you're uncomfortable, or it's just like a default, a go-to. That's one of them. But the main thing that was coming up that made me feel called to do this reading was connected to a person with a short fuse, a temper, on specific things. You may not be this way all the time. It's certain things that trigger you where there's no in between. And here's the thing. Let's start with the people where they're looking to get promoted on their job in a career. This is not going to fly. It's going to scare people off from promoting you. But even before that, right? When you're the focal point, when you're the center of attention, you're held to a higher standard, period. Whether or not it's fair. If we're gonna use celebrities as an example, right? Let's just say you have your favorite celebrity and you see them in person and they snap. You walk in when they're already snapping. You don't know what triggered them. You don't know the history behind the trigger. You just see this person snapping. And it may change your perspective of that person, because a lot of times celebrities are dehumanized when they shouldn't be. These people are regular people. But for me, in my world, they're regular people just like the rest of us that just so happen to be famous. They still have triggers. They still have things that upset them. They still have things that stress them out. They still have real life things going on just like the rest of us. But because they're put in the spotlight, now all of a sudden they're held to this higher standard, whether fair or not. So the reason that, let me slow down. So for you all, the blockage and what's holding you back is actually protection. You have to get this drastic emotional switch under control before that promotion happens, before you're put in the full spotlight, before this elevation occurs. And it's for your own protection, because I just got a confirmation on that. Because if you're promoted or put in the spotlight prematurely, and you have the episodes that you're having when you're not in the spotlight, you don't get this thing under control, you're going to be labeled unfairly. The moment you have one of those moments in the spotlight, even if it's a mild one, because again, it's a microscope. What does a microscope do? It magnifies. So even if it's a mini blow up, people are going to, because of who you are, because of the position you're in, they're going to make that mini blow up so much bigger than what it is. So right now you are being called to figure out how you're going to regulate that. Right now you should be exercising how to temper yourself, how to regulate that drastic shift. Whatever it is that has been triggering you, something has been triggering you. When you do calm down, you're realizing, I could have handled that better. Some of you all, I don't want to sound insensitive when I say this, but some of you all are like chronic criers, like literally cry over, you're triggered into crying easily. How can I help you with that? Like, you have to find a way to get those emotions out, because the chronic crying is coming from bottled up emotions that you're not getting out. And so when these triggers come around, that's how you're releasing, instead of releasing those emotions in a more healthy way. Rather, that's through exercise, meditation, reading a book, journaling, therapy, which, even though I feel like all those things I mentioned are a form of therapy, but speaking with a therapist, having clear, healthy communication with the person that you may have these bottled up emotions with. This is for the compulsive criers. I'm sorry if that... Listen, I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but my focus is on getting the message out, okay? Not to call you a crybaby, but hey, we're fixing it. That's the whole purpose in this message. Now, for those of you where it's more like you're snapping, you're getting angered easily, same thing in terms of how you get that out. Exercise is, of course, really good for that. And you can't make excuses for the exercise. I don't want to hear that you don't have the time, because it could just be push-ups before dinner. Like, okay, before I allow myself to eat, I'm going to do 25 push-ups in the morning, 25 push-ups at night. There's exercise doesn't have to just be going to the gym. I'm going to get in squats, like do a challenge, and commit to that. The people that's dealing with the anger, exercise and journaling are the main things I'm hearing for you all. And then meditation too. But that exercise is really going to help you get that pent up frustration out. Also, the triggers are involving stress for quite a few of you all. So that's another part of what's creating these episodes. But you have to get those episodes in check if you want this promotion, if you want to get into this spotlight, if you want to be elevated. And again, this is for your own good. Because if you're just thrown into the spotlight, if you're just thrown into this position before getting these things in check, it's going to crumble quick. It's going to be way more stress than what you're dealing with now, because people are going to judge you very harshly when you have these episodes while you're in that spotlight. Whew. Okay. How many minutes in are we? Hold on, you all. All right. So let's see what messages are in this box, okay? I'm not going to make this long, but let's see call out some more signs. Oops. Call out some more signs. See what messages are in the box and wrap it up with some closing messages in here. So, just one, y'all. Okay, confirmation on her or him. I think that's Venus. Yes, that's Venus. Okay. And just got a confirmation from that. Some of you guys have been in your feminine energy for a long time, and now you're stepping more into this masculine energy of being more of a go-getter. Confirmation. Going after what you want. This is, for some of you all, this is a new arena in terms of being aggressive in what it is that you want. You've been more focused on your appearance in the past, your appearance in romantic relationships, and now you're more about being established for yourself, and you're really enjoying going after, you're really enjoying these goals that you've set and pursuing them, okay? There's also Cancer energy here. So Libra, Cancer energy, strong feminine stepping into masculine energy. You guys are discovering the high that you get, that you can have from accomplishing your goals. A lot of you all in the past got your highs from romantic connections and how a romantic partner made you feel. And now you're taking more control of what you get high off of, what makes you happy, and realizing that, man, when I set these goals and go after them, whether there's a romantic connection there or not, I can still go after this while that love interest comes in. Let me pull something from here. Let's see. I don't know if you... Sorry if I just yelled in the mic. I don't know if you guys can tell or not. I can't see what's in this box, okay? You all may be able to see, but I can't. So I'm grabbing... Oh, there's two. We're going to stick with those two. Let me put the lid back on this box for now so you all aren't being nosy. Okay. Ooh, I was just singing this song. Okay, some of you guys are not going to be old enough to remember this song. It used to play all the time on a commercial. The song is, I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. I'm getting a chill from that. And for some reason, when I sing that song, it makes me tear up. You guys may have really resonated with the last collective message I did about being authentic, stepping out, being your true self. That if you're going to step into this role, you have to be authentic. You have to be comfortable with being who you truly are. Communication is key. Some more Gemini energy. Man, a lot of confirmations here. I want to wrap this up. Ooh, you came out too. What's this? Cardi B. Okay, so double Libra energy in the building. I feel like even more specifically Libra moon. Double Libra energy, double Gemini energy. There are those of you here that are working in the legal field that want to step into a different arena. God and your guides, or whatever you believe in, they have your back. Be fearless. Do that. Go for it, okay? Stop being a fraidy cat. Step out there and do that. Like, hello, screaming at you in this reading. What's the closing messages for you all? You know, okay, I'm going to say it because I know my girl Cardi B is going through possibly a divorce. We know she's said it several times, but she's beefing with her man. Shout out to Cardi. You know what? Ooh, there's two messages in reference to Cardi. So we know she's going through the relationship challenges, but also, man, when I think about Cardi, I feel like what people love about her is no matter what it looks like, she is raw and uncut. You know, she's honest about how she's feeling, where most people would be embarrassed by the things that she puts out there. She's like, forget it. This is me. This is what it is. Take it or leave it. You know, you get multiple sides of Cardi. And man, I love that about her. So I feel like, yes, there's a strong message here about stepping out and being comfortable, being secure, and being your authentic self. Bells ringing and everything. Ooh, listen to all those confirmations, you all. Being comfortable and being your authentic self. I'm also hearing Nipsey Hussle, hustle and motivate, which he was a Leo. So now we got double Leo energy too. Yeah, your hustle is your motivation right now. But this is new for you all. This is new for you all. You all are nervous. You know, you're motivated one minute, then the next minute you're pulling back. So yeah, this reading is just to tell you that yes, you got this. This reading is a pom pom shake to cheer you all on and tell you all to go for it. I don't know if you all are hearing all those confirmations all over the place. Like bells are going off, text messages are coming through. I don't turn off my notifications because I'm clairaudient. You know, I get confirmation through sound. So, more sound. So listen, you all. I said I wasn't going to make this message too long. So, well, this is the closing message. If this is not in alignment with your belief system, then that's perfectly fine, but it is with mine. So, and this is my channel. So I'm going to say it. The closing message is to be in continuous communication, prayer for what it is that you want. The communication is key. Is that form of communication is prayer. That is the communication is key. Pray for what you want and then acknowledge and be honest with yourself when you get the answer. Woo! Look at that confirmation. Hey, speaking of praying and asking for what it is that you want, I have a goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is the end of January. So if this message was helpful for you in any way, shake your pom-poms for me just like I did for you by subscribing, liking, and commenting. When you like, comment on this video, it pushes it out to other people who need to hear this message as well. And it encourages me to keep delivering these messages for you all. I appreciate everyone who trusted me today with delivering these messages for you all. I will catch you all on the next one.